Hey, I'm Roger. I was 14 years old when my whole life changed. One morning I was taking a shower before school like I always did. When I was done, I towel dried and found that I had been completely covered in hives. First it didn't seem like a big deal, but the hives got bigger and my whole skin started to burn and itch. The pain got so bad my mom drove me to the hospital. Unfortunately, the doctors had no idea what was wrong with me. Finally, after 3 days in the hospital, they diagnosed me with aqua genie urticaria, which is a fancy way of saying water allergy. Technically, it's not an allergy, but then again, no one really knows what it is. And because only 1 in 200 million people have it, there aren't any scientists trying to find a cure. It really sucks. When I got the diagnosis, I became seriously depressed because I thought my whole life was over. I mean, what girl would ever want to go on a date with a boy who didn't take a shower? I wanted to cry, but I couldn't even cry because my own tears would cause rashes on my face. But when my mom saw how I was feeling, she brought me a book called Life Without Limits by Nick Volchik. He was born without legs and arms, yet he managed to create an extraordinary life for himself. Reading his story encouraged me to stop complaining about things that I can't change and instead focus on things under my control. Like, I always dreamed of becoming a professional soccer player, but since I'm allergic to my own sweat, I had to give up on that dream. So instead of complaining about how unfair the world is, I just came to choose a different career. Now I want to be a doctor so I can help people. And maybe one day find a cure for a unique disease like mine. And I'm kind of lucky because where I live, it's always rains. This means that most of the time I can't leave my house, so I have plenty of time to study. Oh, and in case you are wondering how I keep myself clean, I actually take 1 cold shower per week. Yeah, for the rest of the day I'm covered in hives and rashes, but at least I'm clean. So you don't need to feel sorry for me because overall I'm doing pretty fine. And there are plenty of people who have it much worse than me. I just wanted to tell my story.